Hi there, I'm Melanie Carr, and this is Erotic Abundance. Our podcast is about how to take your creative, erotic, and intimate energy and create your life mission using science, psychology, and spiritual tips and information. I try to look for the information that's on the cutting edge of human evolution, and I try to download as much information as I can myself from the universe and from life experience, and I went a whole life of searching and studying these ideas and these issues to see how we can help humans try to be more on a faster evolutionary track and live a healthy, productive life. And today I want to talk about microcosmic orbit. I like to study things, but I like to just get the idea of them, and then I try to ask the universe if there isn't any new information that we can use to apply to these ideas. And this morning I woke up with a huge download of an idea, and I'm putting it into practice. I've been doing it for a while, but the universe has an energy that flows. The masculine and feminine energy, the positive and negative energy, the sun and the moon energy, the tides, the earth and the universe. It's all this masculine and feminine. It's this push and pull. It's this coming and going type of energy. And this is what keeps everything flowing, which keeps everything alive. And I want to teach people how to apply that into their own bodies, in their own lives, personally, in their relationships, and with the universe. There are 3 areas we have to work on. We have to work on our mission that we have, our life mission that we have, which would be like our universal connection to that ebb and flow of universal energy. Then we have relationships and people around us, and we have to work on having that energy flow between us and the people around us, and in our personal relationships or our partner relationships. And then we have to work on having that energy flow within ourselves. And this is a great way to apply to our sexual life as well, because we can't hold another person responsible for what we need. I'm always hearing in counseling and sessions with people that, I don't like the way he does this, or I don't like the way she does that, or, he kisses like something. It's just all ridiculous. That's just all crap, because it doesn't matter what the other person does. It matters what you're doing. And if you can create an amazing microcosmic orbit of universal energy within yourself, then when you are applying it into your partnership relationship, it's orbiting that energy through your body and someone else's. It's your responsibility to move the energy, to bring it into your body and to share it with the other person. It doesn't matter what they're doing in that moment, if they're touching you the way you want to be touched, or if they're turning you on the way you want to be turned on. It's whether they have the big boobs that you like, or or maybe they just have little ones, or whatever it is that turns you on. Usually that's not the issue here. The issue is the energy that you're creating between the two people. And those physical erotic detonators are part of they're more part of our traumas and our lives, past lives that we've lived, in our adolescence and our growing up in our childhood. So how can we get this microcosmic orbit flowing? It's a word from Chinese Taoist information about sexual transmutation and energy, life energy. But I want to apply it to a more modern, more practical way of explaining it. that I downloaded more just as a more simple way of seeing it and applying it into our lives. You don't have to go to a retreat somewhere to learn about these things. I want to have the information a little bit more readily available for everyone and get people started practicing this like right from the very beginning of studying these things. And obviously we have to work on our breathing. The breathing is part of what makes the energy move. We have to work on this when we're with our partner, and we have to work on this when we're in our lives. And our lives have this purpose of creating and sharing and giving back and serving. And we have to do the same thing with our partner. And how can we create this energy? So when we're by ourselves, let's start on the first part here, when we're by ourselves. And I'll make this specific episode about managing the microcosmic orbit personally on our own. So we start with our breathing, and we really have to make an introspection or a time or a meditation about each one of us. If you're a woman, make it about your female energy first. And if you're a guy, make it about your masculine energy first, or whatever gender you are, it doesn't matter. Make it about the energy of the gender that you feel you are. Because this has become quite an interesting issue for people in this time right now. But if you feel like you're a woman, make it about being a woman, or if you feel like you're a man, make it about being a man. Doesn't matter what your sexual orientation is. It's about the energy that you feel in your body. So start by really taking a time to visualize yourself. In my case, I'll do it as a woman so you can get an idea, because I am a woman. Visualize yourself as the most incredible, the most erotic, turned on, plugged in to the universe, and vibrant. Visualize yourself as the most incredible woman that you can imagine. And sometimes I see myself as a warrior woman, as a goddess, I try to imagine myself I almost take it to like a fantasy type thing, because that creates an energy for me that I can draw on when I need strength, when I feel judged, when I feel lonely, when I'm struggling with situations in the world, when I need power to protect myself. Get that, visualize yourself in that way now. Now breathe your energy in and imagine in your heart center, visualize in your heart center that incredible female energy, and visualize yourself however you feel that incredible woman is expressing. Visualize yourself in that way and work on that for a while. Work on that for a few weeks until you feel like you can really, on demand, you can just take a deep breath and you can just see in that moment that you are that incredible energy inside your heart center. Boom, there you are. You're right there energetically. You don't need to do, once you get this templated into your energy system, you don't need to do meditations on it every day. You can just have it right there, and you can use it. You can do it with your eyes open, and you can do it when you're driving your car, when you're walking down the street, when you're having a meeting, when you're doing a conference. That energy of that incredible person is just right there on demand. Now, that's the female energy. Now, here comes the more challenging and more creative, and your ability to visualize and fantasize. Here comes the other part of it. Once you've templated your own sexual orientation, your natural sexual orientation, now template the opposing energy. If you visualized yourself as a woman, now take a few weeks and visualize yourself as a man, as the most incredible masculine warrior, knight in shining armor, prince, executive male, businessman, whatever it is, hunter, whatever it is about masculine energy that you can draw on. And now modulate your energy. So if you're a woman, you'll modulate your energy to visualize yourself as a man. Feel your body with the male energy and feel all of the elements that when you see men and you admire them and you see that masculine energy that's strong, penetrating, universal sun energy, that strength, that male strength. Now visualize that energy in your body, in your heart center. See yourself as that incredible male energy, that positive male energy. And do that as well for a few weeks until you feel like you have created that template, that energetic template in yourself. This is how you start to create the microcosmic or orbit inside yourself energetically. You don't need to have a partner. You don't need to have a relationship in your life in order to create that impressive, creative, erotic, and sensual energy in your life. It's universal energy, it's God energy, and that's where we have to get over the split of what is our erotic sexual energy. It's our creative, universal God energy. And that's where we have to get over the taboo about sex. We have to get past the idea that sex is something that's secret. It's something we shouldn't talk about. It's something that's exactly how we've had our energy stolen from us. And that's how they're controlling people in the world, because they're not allowing us to use our own creative energy, our own creative universal energy. And we can see how our energy's been used by marketing and by other sources, but no one's taught us to use our own energy and how to worship that creative and that sensual erotic energy, because it's spiritual and it's incredible. We just have to learn to tweak it and use it in the heart center and not in an animal sexual way. But that's where the energy starts. So we can't look at that as being something wrong or bad or dirty. We've got to get over those taboos in order to be able to use that energy in our life. If we have taboos and hang-ups about our sexual energy, and we're still kind of like, oh, it's sex, and laughing and joking and thinking it's like, oh my God, don't talk about that, or we think it's like we've got to get over all that crap, because that's what's holding us back from creating an abundant life. Because we need that energy, we need that creative, universal God energy in our heart center to create. So get rid of the taboos and all the bullshit. It's total crap, because if they use that energy to sell you beer and cigarettes, then you're allowed to use that energy to create your life mission. Believe me, it's your energy to use for yourself, not for anyone else to take away from you, and not for anyone else to use to manipulate you. And this is where we have to start learning to shift that perspective about sexuality, because that is our life force. It's our beautiful, universal, creative sexual energy. So now you have your masculine energy and your feminine energy. I'm giving this in a fast kind of template way so that you can start working on it. But we do have courses where you can go through and you can work this out with coaching or help. If you want, send us a message and we can go through it deeper. But I want to just put it out there as a template for everyone to be able to start to apply into their life energetically. Okay, so you have the masculine and you have the feminine. You've got those two templates. You can modulate your energy. When you see certain things coming towards you, you can respond in the correct, balanced way. Now, take a deep breath and draw those energies together in your heart center. Visualize the masculine and the feminine energy joining and connecting. And when the energy connects, you will feel connected. You will feel how you connect. It's like plugging a light in. You will feel how the energy flows right through your feet from the earth, from the feminine energy of the earth, into your heart center, and how it connects right through the top of your head to the universe. And circulate that energy through your body. Visualize it like a heart. It's like a heart, the shape of a heart. It's from the sexual, physical part of your body in the lower chakras of your body and your sexual organs, and right up through your spinal column into your heart center. You'll feel it in your head. You'll feel it connected with the universe. And start to circulate the energy through your masculine and the visualization of your masculine and feminine energy joined together. Visualize that energy. Breathe in. Breathe out. Circulate the energy. Circulate the energy in your body and create the microcosmic orbit within yourself. Plug yourself in. And that is how you create that circulation of universal energy right within yourself. You don't need anyone to do it. We don't need our partner to help us create this. And each person should work on this on their own. And you can't offer anything to anyone else if you haven't learned to create this energetically in yourself. Then you can start applying it and giving in an intimate sexual way in your relationship with someone else. If you're still thinking, what is he going to give to me? What is she going to give to me? You're still trying to suck energy from other people like a vampire. We're all vampires. We're all trying to get life force energy from each other. And we do it by visually, we do it by wanting people to listen to us. We do it by so many different ways. But we're taking energy from other people, and we need to learn how to plug ourselves in and get that energy directly from the universe, and then be a source of energy for other people and give that energy. If you have all that energy inside yourself, you can give it readily. And then there's no neediness, there's no codependency. The relationships we have flow. People feel drawn to us. It's an incredible way to be incredibly attractive as a human being. You want to attract someone into your life. You want to attract love, positive energy. You want to attract amazing experiences. Work on this microcosmic orbit within yourself. Have a great day. Have a great day.